Kobe Bryant, basketball legend, almost never touched a basketball. At 12 years old in Italy, Kobe stood at a crossroads that would alter sports history. The soccer field he loved, or the basketball court that called him. The decision seemed obvious now, but what if he chose differently? This iconic fadeaway jump shot that terrorized NBA defenses for 2 decades. That footwork that wasn't developed on basketball courts. No, it was mastered on Italian soccer fields where AC Milan scouts were already tracking his progress. This isn't just a career swap, it's a complete rewriting of sports history. 5 NBA championships erased, 2 gold medals, never won. In soccer, gaining perhaps its greatest midfielder of all time. Today, we're exploring the stunning alternate reality where Kobe Bryant's Mamba Mentality transformed the beautiful game instead of the NBA. When 6-year-old Kobe arrived in Italy in 1984, he didn't just land in a foreign country. No, he stepped into soccer's heartland. But this wasn't a setback. It was the perfect laboratory for greatness. Most Americans picture young Kobe shooting hoops after school. Do you want to know the truth? He was zigzagging through cones on muddy Italian soccer fields, his feet dancing with the ball like it was attached by string. If you were on his team, you'd know you'd win, recalled one teammate, because Kobe wouldn't stop until you did. This wasn't a child playing games. This was a prodigy finding his purpose. Here's the belief breaker most basketball fans miss. Kobe's legendary basketball skills weren't basketball skills at all. They were soccer skills repurposed. His footwork developed through soccer's quick change, direction drills. His spatial awareness honed by mapping passing lanes across a pitch. His ability to read defenses learned by anticipating soccer formations before they formed. While American youth coaches were shouting, "Just have fun," Italian coaches were drilling Kobe on controlling space under pressure, reading patterns before they developed, and mastering technical precision that would later translate perfectly to basketball. The Italians have a concept called
La gioia del gioco.
the joy of the game. But this joy isn't about smiling. It's about finding pleasure in the discipline and precision of mastery. Young Kobe absorbed his philosophy completely. At 14, when Kobe returned to America, his mind and body were already programmed by European soccer's demanding standards. But what if Kobe Bryant's family had stayed in Italy for just 1 more year? In our timeline, Kobe returned to America, revolutionized basketball. But in this alternate reality, the Bryant family stays in Italy, and AC Milan's youth scouts, who had already been watching, finally make their move. Consider this stark reality check. Making it in European soccer makes the NBA look like an easy path, while approximately 1 in 55,000 high school basketball players reach the NBA. Only about 1 in 350,000 youth soccer players reach top-flight European leagues. The competition isn't just fierce, it's nearly impossible. But Kobe Bryant didn't just beat odds, he redefined them. The Milan Youth Academy isn't just difficult, its methodology is legendary for its brutality. Days begin at 5:30 in the morning, with conditioning that would break most adults. Drills dissect every micro movement until perfection becomes routine. Tactical classes function like chess grandmaster sessions, forcing players to visualize 10 moves ahead. For most teenagers, this environment would be spirit-crushing. For Kobe, this pressure wouldn't just challenge him, it would transform him. Kobe's 6'6" frame would have been unusual in soccer, but potentially revolutionary. The combination of his height, extraordinary agility, and basketball-honed spatial awareness would have created what soccer tacticians call a system breaker. or a player who forces entire defensive schemes to be rewritten. By 17, this Kobe breaks into professional soccer, not as a forward scoring goals, but as something entirely new. A hybrid midfielder combining defense's awareness with attacking creativity. His basketball-like vision translates perfectly to threading impossible passes through defensive lines. But here's where Kobe would truly change soccer, by bringing basketball's analytic-driven approach to a sport still relying heavily on feel and tradition. Just as the real Kobe obsessively studied film to find opponents' patterns, soccer Kobe would have introduced a new level of tactical preparation that would transform how midfielders approach the game. Could the Mamba mentality have transformed soccer? Absolutely, but with a fascinating evolutionary twist. Basketball allows one player to dominate scoring completely. Soccer doesn't. Even the greatest players touch the ball far less than basketball stars. Therefore, Kobe's obsession with clutch moments would have manifested differently, not through scoring every goal, but through what soccer tacticians call game state control. Instead of dropping 81 points in a single game, soccer Kobe might have developed the conductor's control, the rare ability to dictate the entire rhythm and flow of a match through positioning, passing, and defensive reading. Picture the passing vision of Pirlo, the defensive work rate of Conte, and the tactical intelligence of Xavi Hernandez, all in one unstoppable package. Playing soccer made me a better basketball player. The real Kobe once said, "You learn how to think and move in space differently." In our alternate timeline, this spatial genius would have reached its full expression on the pitch. But the most revolutionary impact would have been Kobe's training methodology on soccer culture. His legendary 4 a.m. workouts would have seemed alien in a sport where even elite players rarely train outside team sessions. His approach to preparation, studying film, frame by frame, analyzing opponents' patterns, perfecting technique through thousands of repetitions would have raised the standards for what professional preparation looks like. By the mid-2000s, this alternate Kobe isn't just competing with Zidane and Ronaldinho for a FIFA World Player of the Year. He's already created the Bryant method, a training approach that transforms midfield play for generations of players. And unlike basketball Kobe, who retired at 37, soccer Kobe might have extended his prime by transitioning to less physically demanding position, potentially playing elite soccer into his early 40s, influencing the sport for nearly 3 decades as a player alone. Kobe Bryant's legacy wasn't defined by the sport he chose, but by the mindset he brought to it. His decision to pursue basketball instead of soccer didn't just shape his life, it redefined what athletic greatness could look like. While all reality watched Kobe and LeBron battle for basketball supremacy, the alternate timeline might have witnessed Kobe and Messi revolutionizing soccer from opposite ends of the pitch. Different sports, same transcendent impact. And this raises the ultimate question for us. How many athletes today stand at similar crossroads, one decision away from changing sports history forever? Is the next revolutionary talent currently making a choice that would redefine what we think is possible? The Mamba mentality was never about basketball alone. It was Kobe's philosophy for approaching any challenge with unwavering commitment to mastery. It would have transformed whatever arena he chose. So, what do you think? Would soccer Kobe have reached the same legendary status as basketball Kobe? Could his impact on global soccer have been even greater than his impact on the NBA? Let me know in the comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Quantum Trails, where we chase the timelines that almost were and the goals that never happened.